Good morning. Good morning. This is Vitra Anthony with Vitra Anthony Presents. And I want to speak with you this morning about making sure that your child is prepared. Just being prepared. When your kid, when your child, when your children step into the school building, they should be prepared for the day. What does that look like? It could be a lot of different things. If it's an elementary child, they need to have all of their supplies. They need to have everything that will make them successful throughout the day. They need to have something to write with. They need to have their homework. They need to have their folder signed. And I know my grandson still brings home a folder every night, and his parents have to sign his folder stating that they watched him do his homework, or that they read to him, or that he read to them. So when you send your child to school in the morning, make sure that they have everything they need to be successful. In middle school, that looks like a great attitude. Send your child to school in the morning with a great attitude. Send your child to school in the morning with the attitude of, I'm going to get everything that I'm supposed to have today. Send your child to school with pencils. I don't know how many kids show up in my classroom without a pencil. How can you send your child to, oh, that's great, send my child to school with a lunchbox. That's awesome. That is so important. Kids get hungry early. I keep snacks in my classroom. Excuse me. I keep snacks in my classroom for kids because they get hungry throughout the day. So I give them snacks. But there are a lot of kids that show up without anything to write with. How can you come to school and you have nothing to write with? I give away pencils throughout the day and throughout the school year, but there's sometimes, you just can't be that repeat offender. You need to show up with pencil and paper. A lot of schools are going paperless. My school, we use Google Drive a lot, and a lot of our students need to do their work through Google Drive. They get on, the teacher loads up the assignments. We also use Google Classroom. A lot of our teachers use Google Classroom. So we get on, we load a lot of their assignments. A lot of their work is done paperless, which is awesome. So I know some schools allow their kids to bring in their own tablets and laptops so they can get their work done. And that's awesome too. So send your child to school prepared. High school kids need to show up with all of their stuff. I never understood a high school student that claim, oh, I'm grown, I can do for myself, but you have to call home for your mom to bring you your shoes for practice. You can't even pack your own bag to be successful all day. So, no, you can't do for yourself. You're not grown yet. We have to start preparing our children so they can take care of themselves. There's no reason for you to have a high school child in your home and you have to run back home and bring something back to school so they can make it through the day. That's a skill that they should already have. Start teaching them in elementary how to pack their bags the night before, how to make sure I have all of my stuff. Make sure I have all of my items before I leave. Before I leave in the morning, I know how to go back and check my backpack. Your middle school students should know how to pack up all their own stuff. They should know how to get everything they need to be successful. And not only pack it up so they can be successful, but keep up with it throughout the day. Our lost and found at school is full of stuff, and it's good stuff. I don't understand how kids leave home in a jacket, and then they come back home without a jacket, and the parents not looking for the jacket. I could not believe I had to help a young lady. She didn't lock her locker back, and some students got into her locker, and I had to go through Lost and Found to help her find her items. And I couldn't believe all of the Nike and the Under Armour and all of that stuff that was in Lost or Found. Are you kidding me? My mom would have spanked my behind if I left home in a $50 jacket and did not come back in my $50 jacket. Oh my goodness, you're not holding your kids responsible for their items, and you have to start doing that. They can't go through life thinking that everything is just replaceable. It's too hard to get ahead if you're always buying the same thing over and over again. So today, starting today, I want you to start preparing your child to be prepared. Give them everything they need to go off to school to be successful. And then check their backpack when they come home. Did they come home with everything that they left the house with? If they didn't, where is it? Can they recall where they've left it? Hold your child responsible. Teach them to be prepared. These are lifelong lessons. These are things that are going to help them be successful in life. This is your girl, Vetra Anthony. Follow me on Facebook, Preparing My Child for Success, and I'll see you again in the morning.